This looks like a religious idol that they should definitely put back. Hello, and welcome back to the next installment in my 6-part series where I am building a house in The Sims 4 based on a faction from Dragon Age Veilguard. I'm going to do 6 of these, one for each of the factions. This build will focus on the Lords of Fortune. Just a little bit about them. The Lords of Fortune are considered to be among the best treasure hunters in Thetis. Beyond recovering treasure from caves and dungeons, Lords of Fortune have also been known to pursue monster bounties and steal from rich collectors. For an added cost, they also offer protection to those employers that accompany them on treasure hunting expeditions. The Lords of Fortune are known for their colorful outfits, sashes, capes, belts, scarves, and charms, and for wearing their treasure, though such a display is reserved for those Lords of Fortune that survive more than a year or two. If you've seen my last video, it was a speed build where I built the house ahead of time and then recorded commentary after the fact. This one's going to be more of a live build. I will be building as I'm doing my commentary, so it won't be sped up. You'll be seeing things in real time, which means there will be a lot more jump cuts just to keep the length down. I decided to try out this format just to see which one works best for me. Hopefully you enjoy it too. So the difficult part about doing this before the game comes out is that there isn't a lot of reference imagery for what these areas look like. The Lords of Fortune are based in Ravane, which is a peninsula that's connected by a land bridge to Antiva. Based on some of the pictures I'm seeing, the general vibe is very colorful, very beachy, but also very lots of tan stonework, lots of coastal imagery. So I feel like architectural wise, I'm going to be going for more of like a weathered tan stonework with some like blue tiled ceilings. That seems to be somewhat of a repeat in like the view screenshots I'm seeing of Ravane. There's also, looks like the comics had some moments in the area that are kind of on like floating dock work city places. It seems like there isn't too much out there about Ravane because this is kind of like the first canonical time we're going there in one of the main installments of the franchise. So I'm going to take some liberties and just try to kind of capture the general essence of what I feel like I'm getting from this, and you'll just have to take my word for it. So the first thing I looked for was in debug. There are these giant ship pieces, which I definitely want to work into the build somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, so you get to go on that journey with me as I figure out what to do with these. I feel like I want to frame the house with them somehow. I'd hate to build a house on an angle, but I might have to get this to fit. What is this? A smaller one. Oh, we'll get... We have to have the kids' play boat. And there's the wheel. Oh, it snaps on? I'm getting too excited. Okay, so obviously we need some water. This might have to be the biggest one of these, and it might take up more space than I allocated, and that is fine. They have earned it. Tosh is pretty cool. So landscaping is not my forte in this game, especially with water. But I feel maybe I should build the house first. What to do. So these do stack on top. Okay. Game changer. So I don't know exactly how to use this terrain tool, but that is the basement. I wonder if I lower the basement, if this will lower as well. I feel like that will lower the other house too. Oh, it won't. Perfect. Nice. Go me. Okay. Did that affect anything in the other build? No, it didn't. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, so it's pretty low. So we can kind of like level it out a little bit. There. Now it doesn't look like a basement. Now we just need to like shove some stairs down in there. Are these giving the vibe? So much easier to work with when it's a gigantic basement. Is that giving ship vibes? Ooh, I like that. It has things on the side. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of island living stuff in this build. Couldn't tell you why. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, we're going with option B. So what I'm doing right now is hitting control, and when you do that, it'll let you build the stairs down instead of on the plane that you're on. In case you didn't know, there's a little tidbit for you. So now we gotta figure out how to deal with this. I immediately regret my decisions. I don't feel like this is gonna be simple to figure out. We're gonna do it. We're committed now, and there's no going back. This is really weird. I'm used to just building in complete and total focused silence, but I have to... I forget I am recording myself and I need to be entertaining. Okay, I could flatten this stuff out. Put the boat on top of that. Well, I guess this should be higher anyway because it's on the water. Okay, there's water. Let's see if our basement is drowning. Is that underwater? I can't tell. No, it doesn't look like that's water. Okay. Is it? Did I just drown everyone down here? I love how I said I hated basements, and then the first thing I do is build a basement. Can this go on top of the water? Yes. Perfection. We are doing the thing. It's almost like the Grey Wardens next door have a moat. And that was totally the plan. Now if I can raise, I want it to look like you're going down into the bowels of the ship. I think we can do half walls. Don't try this at home, kids. Illegal building techniques right here. Like this bit. Boom! Oh my god, I'm a genius. We have what probably is not an anatomically correct ship, but that is okay. Now we're going to play the game of trying to match this wood that's up here with this. I guarantee you, no, I'm not going to be negative. I guarantee you we can. That's what I'm going to say, even though I doubt it. That's close, but it's facing the wrong direction. Close. Now, at least that one's facing the right way. I feel like this is probably the closest. Ooh, that looks like ship flooring. Why doesn't the rest of the ship look like that? Okay, I'm gonna just do that one and try to match the color better. Getting warmer, question mark? Ooh, wait. Oh my god! It's the same one! Okay, I need to Google something. I think you can change the direction that the floor tiles are facing, but I don't know how. Google. How to change the direction of floor tiles. Sims 4. Other people have asked this question. Use the angled bracket keys on your keyboard. What is an angled bracket key? Am I dumb? That's not it. That's an arrow. Oh my god, whatever. We did it. Now does it exist for the walls? I highly doubt it. We're gonna look in this, what pack is this? Get Famous. That's what that came from. So let's see if Get Famous has the exact wall swatch. Would that be too good to be true? Yeah, it's too good to be true. Alright, that's fine. We'll figure it out, I guess. Like, something I loved about The Sims 3 was, I mean, it slowed the game down crazily when you tried to create custom patterns and things, but it solved these problems where I could have just matched that perfectly. This, my friends, is a time where we are going to say, good enough. So how do you get into this house? You don't. You just live there or you drown. That's how it works. Okay. Now, the kid's boat is sinking. We're gonna do this one little tile at a time because I don't want to fuck up my whole lot. Shit. I flattened it to the outside height instead of to the height of the ground and I need to stop cursing. Instead of to the height of the ground where the ship is. So here is where I might try a little tricky trick. So if we build walls over to this part, that creates a bridge. Now we just need a little like door thing on that side, or I could just delete the wall. Why is the ground like glitching? It doesn't like what I did. And then somehow I have to work the kids one into this. What if the slide like let out onto this little thing. And then the kids get this little mini dock over here so they can at least get onto their little ship. This little boat is just Rook's house. I don't understand what this like border around it is. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that looks like a dock. Oh my god. That's perfect. And my heart just stopped. Don't hit the flatten lot button when you're messing with the elevation of the lot. Pirate ship railings. What do those look like? Alright. So this is, we assume, functional. So we'll start with the outside. So for any of our newer builders out there, what I'm doing right now is shrinking this lamp down using the bracket keys and then using the 9 key to raise it to where I want it so I can build custom lighting on these railings. This also works with wall objects like these, but they just raise along the wall. Alright, so I'm not really sure what to do as far as landscaping for these. I feel like maybe I'm gonna try to do like a beach, just to explain why there's just this random body of water here. So why does it have to be grass? I want it like a stone path, but like on the sand. Ooh, those are cool. The problem is there's almost too many options. I didn't think we'd have this many tropical themed things, but I like them all. Little sunflowers. Playing too much Dreamlight Valley. I don't think sunflowers actually grow on the beach. They put them in a line for me already. Oh, this game just loves me today. What are these? Just says debug. Didn't even bother to name them, but apparently they're from, what pack is that? They're from Debug of Strangerville. These are some alien rocks. There's more palm trees. These palm trees have things growing on them. Gotta have those. Ooh, this one's leaning over. We could put it, no, that's too much. We can do it back here though. Yes. Hehehe, frame my build. This is literally like comparing the two. This is taking up so much space. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. It's like a little like fishing vessel pulled up alongside them. Lots of boats. Okay. Now for the part I've been avoiding, we need to go inside. Down here, I feel like if you haven't figured it out already, is the inside of the ship. So I feel like I need to make it a little bit more not square. So we'll just, you know, clip the edges off a little. More in the front, a little in the back. Like a mullet, except backwards. Can I not delete this? How to delete basement walls in Sims 4. If we make the ship bigger down here, but then that will f everything up upstairs, so we can't do that. But I can just rip it this way. I'm a genius. Whatever the hell Jonah073 is incorrect. You can delete these. You just have to select the whole room, move it, and then delete it. Who needs Google when you have me? Alright, so we're gonna just carry this flooring down because I'm lazy. The problem is I think this thinks it's an exterior area because I don't have a wall by the stairs. And there you have an outside area that looks like it's inside. So down here, I think it's just gonna have to be like a bunch of bunks, and in case you didn't notice, upstairs, I did put a pea bush. So that's the bathroom. Don't ask where the bathroom is because it's outside. I wish there were like hammock beds, because that's the obvious choice for a pirate ship. So I guess the next best thing would be some bunk beds. I feel like these are giving the right vibe. These are more colorful though, because I feel like Ravane is very like, yes, this is a good color. Ravane is, it gives me like a little bit Moana vibes. Do we go with the frog? This is the question. Not today. I think this pirate captain's theme is yellow, orange, and red because it is, and I said so. Then over here, we're gonna do our treasure area because obviously the ship will need some of that. Ooh, here's a little treasure map. It makes sense that they would just have like an assortment of different types of chests down here because they just took them off of other vessels out at sea. Now I feel like there has to be some like gold pile items in this game. You would think, right? Right. I mean, there's gold bars. Not exactly what I wanted though. Okay, we're just gonna have to sift through ourselves. I will be back in a moment when I have found something suitable. Spoiler alert, I did not find anything. So, what are we gonna do? So we've got this like factory rubble, which I don't hate, because like maybe it's like a precious metal or something. And they were like, yeah, let's stockpile on that. Or they just, you know, are pack rats. If I was a pirate, I would have a ship full of crap, is what I would have, because I can't tell the value of things and everything has infinite value to me. That's why moving is such a nightmare. Also, maybe it's just me, but I feel like inanimate objects have feelings, and when I throw them away, I'm hurting their feelings. Okay, so we can do like a bunch of shelves with a bunch of shit on them. Not actual shit. Of course, these aren't real shelves where stuff can snap to them, but hey, maybe that's easier for me. The return of the shelf, but not just one shelf, 3 shelves. One for each level so that I don't have to keep dragging this thing out. Snap it, move it. Man, I'm good at this game. They should like pay me or something. That was a joke, in case that was not clear. Need some more knickknacks and baubles and tchotchkes. Ooh, there's messages in a bottle. Maybe they have like a whole like collection of them in like a bunch of different colors. Whenever they see a message in the bottle, they just collect it, they don't open it, and they just put it on this shelf. Because then maybe they can charge somebody for its retrieval. Who knows? Can make money doing anything these days. A Fabergé egg, because why not? Olive's Garden. Obviously that's a joke on the restaurant, but I don't understand what the point of the joke was. As much as I love cluttering, it's like one of the most time consuming things. I can only imagine how much of this actually made it into the edit. I mean, they're pirates, they've got to be fishing, right? That can be their bedroom decoration. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Is that... Oh my gosh, I'm literally just started singing that song and then I saw Nemo. These monsters have a dead Nemo on their wall. Dory was too fast, apparently. They did not catch her. This looks like a religious idol that they should definitely put back. Sometimes they just don't feel like going outside. So you know what that calls for? Peeing and missing the bucket, obviously. This is definitely from Rebels, but it looks like a religious idol they should definitely put back. And so does this porg. I think Tosh is a champion bowler. Probably. These things always remind me of the rifts from Inquisition. So just because of that, we're putting them on the shelf. See, this actually is a religious idol, sort of, for the Twi'leks. If you know, you know. More of a family heirloom, but, you know, bonsai trees might sell for a lot. Wonder who's taking care of that on this ship. And I wonder if it's made of Lego and the pieces are actually just little pink frogs. Have you ever noticed that? I think that is enough knickknacks. We have made our point. This pirate is a hoarder. And you know, that's okay sometimes. I lied. I'm putting more knickknacks. It occurs to me, after I've constructed this entire thing, I have not put a kitchen in this build. But you know what? I can just last minute stick it right here. We're gonna put a real sink this time. Probably not the safest thing to have a stove on a ship, but I mean, like, they gotta cook, right? And the Sims doesn't have like campfire options. gonna assume that this part of the ship isn't always fully submerged in water. So we're gonna try to find a little porthole. I know this isn't really a porthole, but it's close enough. We'll have portholes all along the bottom. Maybe we need some seating over here or something. Okay, and there we have it. Here is the house inspired by the Lords of Fortune faction in Dragon Age Veilguard. Did not intend to build a ship today, but that is what happened. Not just one ship, but two. So without further ado, let's begin our tour. So as you approach here, you've got your palm trees on the beachfront, little pebble path leading up to the dock that takes you onto the ship. This is the front side, this is the back. Oh shoot, I forgot to add the freaking steering wheel back in. What's it called? The mast? Nobody saw that. Rewind. There's some braziers, some barrels. Got the upper deck where the mast is. That was always there the whole time. And then we're gonna head downstairs into the ship itself, where all of the crew live. Right down the stairs you have the little barracks area. Over here we've got our tiny little kitchen. Over here we have our pee bucket, and clearly they don't know how to aim. And this is the main attraction, the treasure hoard. Got lots of different items that they think might be worth money. Way too many things that are definitely religious idols that they need to send back. And just some treasure chests and knickknacks and gold. And there you have it. Hope you enjoyed today's build. This has been the build inspired by the Lords of Fortune. The next time you hear from me, it'll be a build from one of the other factions. I'm not sure which one yet, so I guess you'll just have to wait and find out. If you don't want to miss that, please subscribe. I am a very, very small channel just looking to grow. It's a very slow process, but I do put a lot of effort into these videos, so I would love a like or a subscription or anything you can do to help out the channel. But thank you, and I will see you next time.